Of their last 5 ACC home games, they've lost 7 of their last 9 games, period, and 11 of 16.
Healthy and an impact player for Virginia.
Demond June, the running back, with Lopez, who wants to throw here on first down and throws it out of bounds. They're going to bring Jalen McGill into the lineup and take Lopez from the gun. Looking, he'll shoot it out in the flat and caught. Virginia defensive front. Here's Lopez on the 3rd and long now after the penalty. Back across the middle, McGill the catch. Working his way to the 35. He'll be well sure. They do get Noah Vaughn back today as well. Here's Morris, thought about it, and now going to be sacked. C.J. Mims behind the stick early here. 2nd down and long. Trying to hand it to Taylor. Jamari Taylor made a couple of guys miss, and he'll fight for a couple of. Tar Heels are going to rush 4. Morris dumps it to Taylor here at the near side. And he'll go out of bounds around the 28-yard line. And then as we start possession 2 for the Tar Heels, and Lopez wants to throw from a crowded pocket across the middle. That's Paysor and a first down. As they start play here today. Here's June trying to get started. Dances through traffic and not going to be available next year. Here's Lopez again looking to throw on a 1st and 10. Pressure coming. Hit as he does. And it's caught. 16 trips. Here's the give, and this is June trying to get cranked up. He'll pedal for 5. Lopez again opens up the field on the crossing route. And this is Paysor trying to hit the pylon. Reaches over. Don't give up a touchdown and get their 2nd possession off the 20 started. 1st down. Here's Jamari Taylor picking up 5. In motion goes Trell Harris. Here's the throw to Harris. He'll try and circle and gets the 1st. And a play fake here. Morris wants to look. Downfield shot, and that is caught.
Right. And maybe that's what Coach Belichick's so upset about. I don't know.
1st and 5. Here's Morris across the middle, and a catch by Ennis, the tight. 2nd and 10. Going to hand the ball to Whaley here. And Harrison Whaley will pick up.
Right, some sort of flood concept.
And a pistol set again. They're going to hand it to Taylor. Here's Jamari Taylor trying to squeeze something up the middle, and he only gets a yard here for Virginia to try and get on the board first. And right down the seam for Will Bettridge. Hall into the ball game. Tar Heels off their 15. And Hall going to get the carry and push it out for about 3 years. Here's Lopez on 2nd down now. And Hall trying to bend it back into
you to go in and play at.
Off the 37. Here's Jamari Taylor trying to get to the near side. And a terrific.
He made a play on that stretch play. It was really good defense.
Morris quick snap off the 37 and guns that by. That's Harris in motion and a reset to the slot. Pressure coming. Morris in the pocket. Now one. Again from the pocket. Spins it to the 20. Catch is made, and it's back here. They're going to hand the ball to Hall, trying to get to the perimeter, and the Cavaliers swallow that up after a yard. 3 to the field, 2 to the boundary. Could be the final play of the 1st. Lopez hit as he throws. It is caught by Ship. There's a flag thrown. Virginia lead, and Davion Goss off a play fake. Here's Lopez looking to throw, looking deep shot, and well overthrown. 2nd down in the full 10. And Lopez hit as he throws. Try to go to Jake Johnson. Bracketing the lineman. Now play fake to June. Lopez wants to throw. Back to June, but trying to square away from some pursuit and has a hard in the Tar Heel offense. For Lopez, who's under center, they're going to hand it to June and tries to get to the perimeter. Be taken on Virginia's 4th penalty now for Gio Lopez in Carolina. June the back. They'll hand it to him, and Demond June is tripped up. 2 minutes gone in this 2nd quarter of play. Here's Lopez buying time. Now going to step up in the pocket, and he gets hit.
Try to settle for a field goal if they can make this here.
Reese Burhoff to try and tie the game. The kick is away here in quarter 2 with 3.5 gone. And this is Jamari Taylor trying to get warmed up. He'll get 3.
Of course, on offense, if you can control the clock and the ball, that's beat him in the 4th quarter. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to be embarrassed by that.
Yeah, that's Trell Harris in motion. Morris in trouble and sacked. League on the ACC Network team. 4-man front for Virginia. Lopez off to a terrific start today. Throws it beyond the reach of Ship. Ship resets here at the bottom of your screen. Lopez looks that way. Ball got deflected and incomplete. And 3rd and the full 10. Lopez trying to get it to Ship, middle of the field, and Jordan Ship will be taken down. Georgia Tech, Syracuse, and here in Chapel Hill with Morris to throw. Pumps, looks, now in trouble. To his left, trying to get a block. He'll ride it upfield for about 8 with his arm and his feet.
No doubt.
Here's a quick throw to the perimeter, and that
was a good throw because they broke on that ball fast.
Now they're going to hand it to Taylor again, and I don't think he got back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe did. And long from Morris and Virginia. Carolina bringing heat. Morris going to cut it loose. Edger in the catch. That'll be a Cavaliers quick. Another throw. This is Harris at the 10, and Trell Harris keeps his feet and scores.
Good pass. Great run after catch.
Trell
throws a good ball. That's a missed tackle right there. Good strong legs, missed tackle.
And Bettridge for the point to make it a touchdown difference for Carolina in the opening half. And Hall trying to find a seam. And he'll get 3, maybe 4.
Easy losing your best corner now. That does make a dent on you.
Here's Lopez retreating, and he's just going to throw it away incomplete. Pressure was coming. Carolina with a couple tight ends and 2 receivers on first down, and McGill will scramble for a couple. South Alabama now is transferred here to Carolina. There's a give and trying to Goss, and it'll be second down and long.
2.
Yeah. Good way to go, Gio. Pick it up. Here's Clower. He'll hold on, still short of the first.
Leader. He throws a great deep ball. He's a heck of a player. I love Max.
Look at this. Ship on a rope from Lopez. It'll be 1st and 10. Lopez looks, quick throw to the far side. Paysor breaks free, and he is 2 tight ends to the left, and Lopez is going to try and sneak. They'll come in and give it a look. It is the second run.
Coach Belichick, thank you for the quarterback under center.
Of the drive, Gio Lopez 5 for 6 and 66 yards on the drive.
It's awesome feeling, man. You're a dad. You got your son out there. Pretty cool.
Quick throw in the slot, and that's Courtney trying to get a couple of yards.
Step up and make the plays he's making. It's really important.
Here's Lopez trying to keep his feet to his right. Now fires it down the field. Paysor. It's Lopez. And going to hand it to Davion Goss, who takes off into the Virginia secondary, and it'll be brought huddle at the Virginia 39 now. 18 seconds left. They're going to run it again. And this is Hall. Again, Steve. Snap, spot. Kick away by Burhoff. And it is no good.
Not a word by many people, but you know, that's the beauty when when it's your deal, you can say what you want.
There's a quick throw and a catch by Virginia right on the line. Quick 3rd and 4. Morris to work on a quick snap. Back foot throw, looking Harris near side. Second half. And here is Lopez trying to keep his feet and got spun over at the
back into the backfield to help unwind the defense.
Boy, Goss was a late add as the running back. Here comes more pressure on Lopez, and he's going to be sacked.
I want to hear it.
Ball at the 32. Here's Morris and the Cavaliers. He's looking for the throw, and Edgerin another big catch in the Carolina second. Edgerin's presence. He and Trell Harris. Longest pass of the day by the Cavaliers. And here's Morris again. Eluding rush to his right. Wants to make a throw. Trying to slip it to Taylor. That's Taylor in the orbit. Morris looks. Pressure coming. In trouble. And he's sacked.
Maybe.
ESPN analytics say go. Here's Morris trying to throw. And intercepted. There's a flag. After the penalty, keeps the drive alive after they miss on 4th down. Here's a little delay, and Taylor trying to build some steam. 1.5 yards on the ground, Steve. Here goes Taylor, straight ahead, left side, 1st down and more, and it'll be 1st and 10 game. That's Harris in motion. Here's Morris going to flip it for Ennis in the end zone, and incomplete to the bottom of your screen. Morris going to keep it. Chandler Morris up the middle and fumbled the ball. It was 3rd and goal. Here's Morris looking, backside throw beyond the reach of it. Look at now, Taylor's going to slide to the right. Here's a sprint to the right. They're going to throw for Taylor. It's low and incomplete. And it's 1. And Lopez just going to try and sneak and got. Here's Lopez, play fake, wants to throw, pressure coming and incomplete. That is Melton again. Our heels. And they're going to to sneak the ball on the handoff. And
short field.
Third possession here. Morris, quick throw, intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Simpson. And that's June in motion, the running back. Lopez giving a lot of ground and hanging it up incomplete. Kick it down in 10. Lopez handing the ball to June, and Damon June now throwing his hands up in the air. And here's Lopez. They're trying to sneak for this, and it's still going to be fourth. They'll hand the ball to June. First down and more for the Tar Heels. June again.
On third down.
Goss has come back in for Carolina. Lopez to throw. Pressure coming. He'll load and almost throw a pick. It got deflected and intercepted. And next thing you know, Melton did get the interception. And here's Jamari Taylor trying to get Virginia.
Yeah, dominating. On that last run play, they dominated as well.
Here goes Taylor. And again, Virginia.
But he's got to rise up and find a way.
Only 38 yards of rushing for the Cavaliers. Morris trying to get rid of it. Does. Near side, that's Edgerrin for the second down throw. Morris looking for help. He'll check it down to Whaley. And Whaley takes on a man and put. Virginia's just 4 of 13 on third down. They're going to hand the ball to Taylor. Whaley rather. Hard run and on his stat line today as we go to the fourth on 1st and 10 and a play fake to Whaley. Morris from the pocket being pursued again. He'll be sacked.
Job. They got to protect him.
Second down and long now. Morris straight drop. Flushed here to the near side. Flag thrown. He'll cut it back in the middle of the former head coach at UConn, longtime college assistant. Great player at Iowa as a linebacker. Here's Morris trying to avoid another sack. Is that a fumble? For Lopez, who's got a tight end and 3 receivers. Gio to throw on first down. Looking here near side, and the catch is. Well, Madrid Tucker's one of those guys that was wearing a sweatsuit probably earlier this year. There's Lopez being sacked by Jordan Ray. Davion Gauls in the backfield, and here is Lopez to work. Trying to come out of the pocket, and he gets wrapped up and dropped. This rivalry deadlocked at 10 as we play on in quarter 4. Morris, not nearly 100%, throws back across his body. That's Edgerrin for 9.
Played before.
Carolina's been sturdy against the run today. They're going to hand it to Taylor, and Jamari Taylor breaks free. And he'll get. Here's Morris on first down. Wants to throw. Lining up for the shot and overthrows.
And one of his receivers, I would imagine here.
Tar Heels bringing the blitz. Here's the throw to Taylor. Trying to ride the Ennis block. Can't get very far. Great to 55. It's like CFL game, Steve.
Yeah.
Inside they hand the ball and going to Cards and BC. Late night on ACC Network. Here's Lopez. Quick throw. And I think that's Clower for Carolina. McGill in the backfield. They're going to hand it to McGill, and he's got the first down. Jalen McGill. Here's Lopez, going to hand it again. This is Hall, bouncing it outside. 11 games in 2 years at Ann Arbor for Michigan. He'll get the carry here on first down again, and he'll step across the
second and short. That's where Carolina wants to be. Hand the ball off.
Lopez going to throw. Backside catch. That's tough. Inside 5 to go. Play fake by Lopez. Wants to throw. Cavaliers are going to get him on the
whole mindset right now. Now you went from possible.
Virginia 42 for a first down. Lopez to throw. Pressure coming. Gio looks, pumps, and he will drive 5 times. They came in having only allowed 5. And here is Jamari Taylor trying. Snap to Morris from the pocket. Quick throw behind Harris. Caleb caught. Morris, quick throw. That's Edgerrin. First down. Paysor here to the near side as Johnson comes in motion. Lopez got to get rid of it. Trying to throw back inside. They got it to Tucker, and he only got ball. And there goes the handoff to June. And Damon June will get Virginia and Carolina. Now looking for the end zone. Throws, and Edgerrin is there. Morris on 2nd and 10. They're going to hand it to Taylor. And Jamari Taylor takes the snap. Coming to his left goes Morris. Turning the corner, and he
scrimmage, so it doesn't look like he's getting it. Oh, they snapped it to him.
To Taylor, and he's in for the touchdown. They ran it in Louisville, Steve, 2 weeks ago.
I just didn't know if it meant throw. I didn't know it was going to be a direct snap to him. But that
Betridge to make it 17-10. The 2018 AFC to find a 10th here today. They're going to hand the Hall on first down. Tries to cut back to the middle of the field. He'll get
out of empty.
Goss is coming to game. Lopez, the throw to the far side. This is Goss at the 5. Touchdown, Carolina. And Carolina's going for 2. Hall was stopped.